Hey everybody, and welcome back to NWI RC. In today's video, we're going to be taking this Mad Lizard Gnss water resistant case. Comes with two lids, as you can see there. That one there you can hook up to a GoPro mount, or you can, without the GoPro mount, you can use the supplied Velcro. And that is for this Gnss performance analyzer, which is what I've been using lately. We're also going to be installing the Mad Lizard stainless steel turn fins he just released, I think a couple of weeks ago. I've been asking about him. He said he was going to have them in soon, and as soon as he did, I ordered them. I want to try them out. If you guys remember in my last video, or one of my pond videos, I believe I hit a turtle or I hit something and ended up bending it. So all I did was straighten it back out. Everything was good there. And also in that run, I noticed all that play there. So I'm assuming that all that needs to be done is to tighten down this nut and bolt there, because this, the bottom here, that nylon nut, it just turns, it doesn't do anything. You can't tighten that down. That's just a protector. So anyway, let's go ahead and get these fins replaced, and we're gonna go ahead and get this water resistant case installed. All right, we are back. Might be a little hard to see because all this is black here, but we're gonna go ahead and remove the damaged turn fin. You will be needing a 2.5 millimeter bit. You will also be needing a 7 millimeter wrench to put on this side here. Let's go ahead and get this removed. And we'll do a little comparison. From new versus old. I don't know if you guys could see where it was tweaked. See if I get the right lighting and how I bent it, just so I could continue riding for the day. I did try to sharpen that, probably didn't do that great of a job. But now let's compare that to the Mad Lizards. Okay, this is stainless steel. I'm not sure if that's just aluminum or what it is. We try to compare them together. They are nearly, appears to be the same exact size almost. Let's see, same everything, I believe. This is the first time opening this up, so I'm not sure. But what I will say is that these edges here are super sharp. The one I ground is sharper than stock, but this here, man, it's pretty sharp. So I really think these are going to do great. So I'm going to go ahead and get this installed, and we shall return. Let's go ahead and get our 7 millimeter wrench. We'll just get it snugged down and we'll get her in place. Okay, we are now tight, as you can see. Just a little offset there, nothing dramatic. We're going to start with that. I'll line up the other side. We'll go ahead and get started on that. Almost looks like this one was a little bent too. Didn't even catch that. All right, same thing, super sharp edge. Looks like they're the identical size and shape. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one installed. All right, just going to try to line them up just to get them about the same before I tighten them down. What I didn't notice, let's see here. No, that'd be the same angle, okay. Alright, that looks good to me, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten these down for the final snug. Be very careful not to cut your fingers. What I'm going to do is use the wrench to torque the nut. Don't use your Allen key to torque on your bolt. It's a good way to damage your bits if you slip or you strip out your bolt. find the number 7. There we go. Tight enough. Okay. All right, let's get you up a little closer here. And there you have it. The Mad Lizard turn fins are installed. I can't wait to go take it for a ride. And now let's go ahead and install the Gnss water resistant meter case. And I found the best place inside here is probably going to be right on top of the radio box, which you could still unvelcro it and take your pin out to get to your electronics if you needed to. So yeah, stay tuned. Let me try to get you guys a close-up on how I'm going to install that. Okay, this is what it's going to look like when I go to mount this water resistant case down. And as you can see, I have, these are smaller 3S packs. These are the Z Premium Series 5000 mAh claiming 120C. Still testing these batteries to see if I like them or not. I use their blue version. I believe that's their regular version of Z packs, and they work great. I can't say nothing about these right now. I don't think I'm kind of liking them, but anyway, just to show you the fitment of your batteries will still work from the foam to this case. Well, I'll show you. My 9000 mAh battery packs will still fit. Okay, just did a quick fitment. As you can see, these are the 9000 mAh 3S battery packs, 100C rating. I could believe that. These here have been a really good battery in all my RC cars, boats, and everything. They are bricks, but I'll tell you what, you get some good runtime. So yeah, as you can see, they still fit with this in here. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Velcro on, and I shall return. All right, so as you can see, got the Velcro here. I'm going to get some alcohol and wipe this down. Take off one of the sides, peel it down, and I'm going to take some scissors and kind of eyeball so we don't have the overhang over the receiver box, because it's going to be buttoned up next to that antenna tube. So I want to make sure that there's no overhang here. Okay, I went ahead and used this stuff right here, this alcohol spray, and cleaned it up with a paper towel, the receiver box anyway, and I installed the first piece. Now what I'm going to do is lay this piece over the top, like this. Kind of get it centered on there. You can always straighten it out later. I'll try to peel up a corner here. Alright, so after fiddling with that piece of plastic there, I finally got the backing off and just rested it on there to even it out. That way when you go to install this, you know it's going to be a perfect fit. Let's go ahead and set this on there very carefully. And yes, I did use the alcohol on the back side of this. Pop that on there. Okay. Now that lid is on there pretty secure. You probably will need 2 hands to get it off. Let me see if I can pop it off there. There we go. And there you have it. Our water resistant Mad Lizard case is on. And yes, this thing only goes on one way. Just like that. Get your batteries on in there. I don't know if you could wrap that with Velcro if you wanted to be extra secure, but we're going to test this out and see how well that does. I think this is going to do just fine. And it's also semi-translucent. I don't know if you guys can see that blue in here, so you will be able to see your LED lights, which I will show in another video. Alright, let's go back to the rudder here. You see all that play? I'm very sure that wasn't helping with my speed runs or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to take the 7mm side of this wrench. We're going to get this, I would say, neutral as possible, straight up and down for now to go back to testing because I'm not sure. 2.5mm wrench. Should probably take this off, but I think that I could get it tightened here. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Yes, way less play there. Perfect. Like I said, these nylon nuts here that the breakaway, which they're designed to, if you hit something, that way you don't ruin your your rudder, and all that mechanism there. Those are just pretty much, if you tighten them any more than snug, they're just gonna strip. They're pretty cheap, but cheap insurance too. So yeah, way less play. The prop shaft has already been greased from that last run. Here we got the Mad Lizard turn fins installed. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking the stainless with a little bit of aluminum here. Got a little bit of stainless there with the screws. I think it looks pretty nice. So yeah, better than the stock ones that I had that busted. We also have our water resistant case installed for that Gnss meter. Alright guys, one more important thing before I wrap this video up. You know, for some reason I put this thing in the bank and it really wasn't that hard. As you can see, it didn't bust a hull, it didn't do anything dramatic, didn't even rip the decals, but I did remember bending this fin, but that wasn't on that impact, that was on a different situation. But everything looks fine. But if you guys look here, these hull nuts, these hex adapters that go inside the hull, they are bad threads. I mean, so bad. If you guys, I think I showed this in a different video when that happened. It actually stripped out right there. And now this side here, as you can see when the lid goes on, this whole left side, like I said, this one busted and then this one started going bad. Then over here, now these here screw down just fine. I contacted Horizon and they told me that there is no part number for these hexes that screw in the hull. And I know the threads in here are fine because those hexes screw down into there. You know, the male threads of the hex that goes in there, those fit fine. There's nothing wrong with these threads, but they're saying there's no part number for these. These are the hexes I'm talking about that screwed down into these threads. So I told him, like, so basically you're telling me I got to buy a whole new hull just to get this right, you know, with these hexes. And they were nice enough. They claim they're going to call the proboat team and see about getting me a couple of these. And I told them, I said, I'll pay for them. I just would like to get this thing out instead of taping it every time I go out, especially doing speed runs with the dashboard prop. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I'll update you guys. Otherwise, I'm just going to screw that side down and just tape it, because I get water in this hull anyway. Even when the screws were good, I was still getting water in there. So anyway guys, all right, like, comment, subscribe. Go visit Mad Lizard website. I'll link all the information up here on the screen and also in the links in the description, and check him out. Guy's a great guy, great communicator. I've talked to him through email, through his support, his chat support on his website, and also Facebook Messenger. Man, the guy's a good dude. Go check him out. He's also got other parts for the Sonicwake V2 and some other things. I know he's got stingers. I'm going to hit him up and see about, you know, maybe upgrading this boat with his parts. And I'd just like to mention that I did pay for these parts. Nothing was free here in this video. I purchased them, contacted him. I wanted to see how quick he'd respond, and man, this guy was on the ball. Bought them, and there, this is what I'm showing you. Now we'll see how they perform in another video, so stay tuned, because the next video on this Sonicwake V2 is going to be another speed run. You guys, like, comment, subscribe, share to your friends, and we will see you on the next one.